Tiny changes can make a big difference. A person does not need to change everything in one day to build a better life. In Atomic Habits, James Clear explains that small habits can grow into big results over time. A habit may look tiny at first. It may seem too small to matter. Yet, small actions can add up, just like drops of water can slowly fill a bucket. This book is about how habits work, why people repeat them, and how small changes can help a person move in a better direction. It does not promise magic. It does not say change is always easy. It explains that better systems can make better habits easier to repeat. In this video, ChapterClarity explains the book in an easy-to-understand way. It does not replace the book. The full book or audiobook may be found through the links in the description. Atomic Habits teaches that habits are the small actions people repeat each day. Some habits help. Some habits hurt. Many habits happen almost without thinking. James Clear says people often focus too much on goals. A goal is what someone wants to reach. A system is what someone does every day to move toward that goal. For example, a goal may be to read more books. The system is reading a few pages each night. A goal may be to become healthier. The system is choosing simple meals, walking often, and sleeping well. The book explains that goals can give direction, yet systems create progress. A person may want a big change, but daily actions decide what actually happens. This is one of the main ideas in the book. Clear also explains that habits are not only about what a person does, they are also connected to identity, which means how a person sees themselves. A person who says, "I am trying to read," may act differently from a person who says, "I am a reader." A person who says, "I am trying to be healthy," may act differently from a person who says, "I am someone who takes care of my body." The book teaches that each small action is like a vote for the kind of person someone wants to become. One workout does not make a person fit. One page does not make a person a reader. One kind choice does not change a whole life by itself. Yet, repeated actions can shape identity over time. The first main idea is that small habits can grow through time. Clear explains the idea of getting 1% better. 1% may sound tiny. It may not feel exciting in the moment. Yet, small growth can become powerful when it is repeated. For example, cleaning one small part of a room each day can slowly make the whole room better. Saving a small amount of money each week can grow into something useful. Reading a few pages each night can lead to many finished books in 1 year. The opposite is also true. Small harmful habits can grow too. Spending a little too much every day can become a money problem. Skipping sleep over and over can make a person tired. Speaking in a harsh way often can hurt relationships. The takeaway is simple. Small choices may look quiet, yet they are not empty. They are building something. The second main idea is that habits follow a pattern. Clear explains this pattern in 4 parts: cue, craving, response, and reward. A cue is what starts the habit. A craving is the feeling that makes a person want to act. A response is the action. A reward is what the person gets after doing it. For example, a phone buzzes. That is the cue. A person wants to see the message. That is the craving. The person picks up the phone. That is the response. The person feels entertained or connected. That is the reward. This pattern helps explain why habits repeat. When the brain gets a reward, it remembers the habit. Then, the habit becomes easier to do next time. The third main idea is that good habits should be easy to start. Clear teaches that people can make good habits more visible, more attractive, easier, and more satisfying. This is called the 4 laws of behavior change. To read more, a person can leave a book on the pillow. To drink more water, a person can keep a water bottle nearby. To walk more, a person can place walking shoes near the door. These little setup choices make the good habit easier to notice and easier to do. Clear also teaches the 2-minute rule. This means a new habit should start very small. Instead of saying, "I will read for 1 hour," a person can start with, "I will read 1 page." Instead of saying, "I will clean the whole house," a person can start with, "I will put away 1 item." Starting small helps the brain say yes. Once the habit begins, it can grow later. One well-known idea from the book is that people do not rise to the level of their goals. They fall to the level of their systems. This means that wanting something is not enough. The daily plan matters. Another popular idea is that habits are like compound interest. Money can grow little by little when it is saved and added to over time. Habits can work in a similar way. A small action repeated often can grow into a bigger result. The book also explains that missing 1 day does not have to ruin everything. A person can return to the habit quickly. The problem is not 1 missed day. The bigger problem is letting 1 missed day become many missed days. In wrapping up, Atomic Habits is about the power of small, repeated actions. James Clear explains that habits shape daily life, and daily life shapes long-term results. The book's short version is this: start small, make good habits easy, make bad habits harder, and build systems that support the person you want to become. A habit does not need to be huge to be valuable. A small action done once may not change much. A small action repeated many times can slowly change a life. The main takeaway is that better habits are not built by 1 perfect day. They are built by small choices, simple systems, and the choice to begin again.